Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus here again. Getting ready to leave another doctor's appointment. When you're getting old, sometimes you need a lot of health care. And it would be nice to have a health care system that cared about you. It could help take care of you, you know what I mean? But what I really am thinking about, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Today, the Congress, they're having a discussion about voters' rights, the right to vote. This one thing they came up with that gave people a chance to feel like they have a part in the system, not just here, but having something to say, especially since they do stuff and are affected by the system. And so voting is one of the things that black people and people of color have had to fight for. They've fought for a long time. They went against slave masters. They went against dogs, fire hydrants, or hoses. They went against baseball bats. They went against shotguns and guns. They went against bombs and imprisonments, all for the right to have a say in their lives. We just celebrated the other day Dr. Martin Luther King. Epitomizes the struggle that black people and people have had to go through just to be respected. And today, we are discussing trying to get people who held black people in bondage, trying to get people who were murdering black people, who put the dogs on them, who put the hoses on them, who killed them then, yesterday, and today. We're trying to get them to recognize that humanity requires that they respond in the same way in regards to this voting privilege or right as they do for themselves. But today, my friends, it is very difficult to find enough support in the United States Congress, especially in the Senate, and, should I say, in the House of Representatives as well, that would honor this pledge, this right that had been established or pretended to be. And I'm thinking about it as I sat there and I listened to January 6th, 2021. I was washing dishes. And I saw these people assembling outside of, I guess, the Capitol, and I saw them listen to the president. In fact, we listened to the president as well. I heard him do everything he could to muster up hate. I heard him tell as many lies as he thought was necessary to get these people all fired up and ready to go down and not only deal with the rights that people have had as far as expressing themselves, but what had happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that he had gone through an election that the people who got a chance to see him, to observe him, to watch him over these years, the 4 or 5 years, they were watching him. And they saw what kind of a bigot he is. They saw that he's a liar. They saw that he's one that can't be trusted. They saw that he was an evil man. And so they did not really go against the Republican Party, the votes, but the votes went against the evil one, and the evil one didn't like it. And since this evil was real, this evil decided to stand up and show more evil. And this is what he was doing January 6th. He wanted to rile these people up, get them going, and go in and not only take away the rights of people of color to have a say, but over 100 so, or should, maybe I don't know what the numbers were, really, but enough of the numbers to keep him out. And he wanted to go back and change it. He set up a plan using what evil people use. Lies and manipulation. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It worked. They always said lies work real fast. The truth, you can't hear it. I know the lies work real fast because he worked them up. He worked them up. And I know people who have given their lives, spent 40 years trying to tell American people how to have some decency, to tell American people the way to peace and prosperity and freedom and joy of life. And that was simple by taking the resources that have been given to us by the power that created us, that would allow us to have our survival needs guaranteed and met. Guaranteed because the resources are here. Guaranteed because those who benefit from them have gifts that they could use to participate in the process of bringing them forward. Yet, they didn't want to hear that. I watched these guys listen to this man set them up. And then as I watched them heading over to the building to stop the count, I watched them going. I couldn't believe it, but they were going. And then I saw them get there. And I'm seeing them, and I'm asking myself, I'm asking my wife, are they going to really do this? Are they going to really go into this building? And ladies and gentlemen, those same people that kept black people and people down of color for over 400 years, at least 225 in this country, I saw them go into that building, tearing down fences, picking up debris, throwing it at people. I saw them attack news people, taking the cameras away. I saw them breaking into buildings, breaking in windows, breaking in all kinds of things. I saw all kind of evil destruction that can only come from people that are possessed by being a demonic power. I mean, I'm seeing it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And then I think to myself, what did we do when we were treated like dogs? When they said we were 3/4 of a citizen, we marched. When they said we had no rights, we marched. We sat in at counters. We resisted. And what did they do? They attacked the United States government. They attacked the system, the institutions of the United States government. And for over a year since that, they have still been doing it and changing laws to take back any kind of decency they've ever been able to display, and act like cruel animals, evil, demonic people from the pits of hell, because nobody that's led by the Spirit of God can act like this. They call this America. And this is what they wanted to do, called make America great again, when people didn't have rights, when only those who were white and had some money had power to tell everybody what to do. And this is what they want again. And it didn't work. So far, it hasn't worked. And if they're talking about make America great, America is as worse today as it has ever been. Build back better? No way. Better health care? No way. Better education? No way. Help the community? No way. And this you call America, assembled to hell before the world? How can you go there and dictate what Russia and China should be doing? How can you dictate what anybody should be doing? You can't find any people anywhere in the face of the earth that's more evil and demonic than the people we live with every day. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. You think about that, because they are predicting that the arguments that will be offered today for voters' rights and to do whatever is necessary to protect the people of this country, those that are unprotected, that we'll see what the outcome is. We can't even filibuster to get rights. There's how in the world, tell me, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Senate does and did everything it possibly could to mistreat and violate basic human rights for people like me. and you. Because if I'm not free, white folks, you are not free. We're just not violent like you. We lie, we cheat, we steal, but we got a heart. And thank God for that. Thank you for listening.